Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Sweet Dreams. Just came out, streaming. I never heard of it before, but when I get my email, this was one of them on it. Johnny Knoxville and a cast of other characters, which I will list for you. This is about, I believe it's him, but he has to coach somebody has to coach a misfit softball team of his housemates. So he has to go to this this place called Sweet Dreams, which is like a recovery center, and he has to be the coach of this softball team of these misfits. So kind of excited. So in this, Bobby Lee, who I wouldn't have known his name, he's all over TikTok with Theo, oddly enough, and the other guy who was in, I don't know if he's in this one, but he was just in that movie with John Cena. I already forget his name. Kate Upton is in this, which is a blast from it. Mohr. I think I mentioned Johnny Knoxville, I hope. Did I say Theo? He is in it. And that's about it. So, I don't know. Seems like it could be funny. Seems like it's going to be, I don't know, off color, if you will. Comedy, drama, sport. It is only an hour and 35 minutes long. And it is a 5.3 on IMDb. But only 183 people rated it so far. So, let's see. I'll get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea. I'll let you know what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Sweet Dreams, and I am surprised. In a good way. In different way. I went into this Johnny Knoxville. Everybody else, Theo, Bobby Lee, Mohr, who looks a little different in this movie. Just, a lot of comedic actors was in this, and I expected, to be honest, and I just thought of it now, a raunchy kind of comedy. Like they have these adult softball leagues of drunks, and Kate Upton, and I just expected something different than what I got. I don't know why endearing, that's probably not right, but it really, there is comedy throughout this. Nothing really laugh out loud. I mean, there might be here or there, but a lot of good, timed one-liners, a couple of jokes here and there, and not off color, or, you know what I mean? Like, they're not like, it's like, I don't even know what it was rated. It might have been rated PG-13 after seeing it. Because that's what it felt like. Let me see here. No, not rated at all. But I'm sure there was curses in it, but like so that might have been rated R for language, but really the jokes weren't what I expected from what I thought this movie was going to be. Johnny Knoxville, as we know, is an alcoholic, an addict, and he has a daughter who's 8, right? And so that's really what the story is about. It's about him, and he joined Sweet Dreams, which is just a house for recovery, people in recovery. Oh, and there's bloopers. I'm going to have to pause that to get back to the bloopers here, right? So it's that, and he comes to this house to get better so that he can get back in his daughter's life. And so that's the plot there. Now, it just so happens that we have some funny guys involved in this, and that's Brian Van Holt is another one who I've seen in it before. I just think it works well. Johnny Knoxville in a more vulnerable type character than you expect from all the other movies that he's in. And I liked everybody. Bobby Lee's character, I think it's funny as I say that, I didn't know what to expect, but I think he probably captures most of the laughs than anybody else, to be honest with you. But there are a couple here and there. So yeah, and the whole softball thing is really it's the whole movie, but it's a very small part of what's going on here. Really, it's about, recovering and getting back, the life that you want, as opposed to, it just so happens that the house that he goes to is, falling on hard times. They need to make money. They join this softball thing that maybe they can win money from. Johnny Knoxville has to coach. He's a director, but again, none of that stuff really matters. Like, the depth of this is not about where he works or the softball part of it. It's really about him and his family and everything else. And the short film, definitely worth a watch. But don't go into it thinking you're getting I don't know, American Pie kind of stuff. You're not. You're getting a decent sentimental type movie. Not sentimental's very exaggerated, but I can't think of anything else. It really is different than what I thought of. And again, I thought they did a great job. At least I'll say Johnny Knoxville. And the other guy who plays the owner of the house, I looked at him and I thought, I don't know how you say his name, Khalid. That's who I thought it was. He looked a lot like him, but it's not. His name is Mohammed Amir, and I think he wrote Black Adam, and he was in this. And I was like, oh, maybe he wrote this one, but he didn't. Bobby Lee played a pretty big role. Theo Vaughn, not much. He's in it a little bit, spotty on that. Kate Upton comes in, almost 3/4 of the way film. Jay Mohr has probably 2 speaking points. It's really about Muhammad plays a big role, and of course Johnny Knoxville. So that's really the only acting that you really need to judge, in my opinion. And I thought he did a great job. So not what I expected. Pleasantly surprised. Worth the watch, I think. There you go. That's it. Hopefully I was helpful. If I wasn't, I apologize. But I thank you for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.